John Deere is the first company to showcase high-tech farm equipment at the Consumer Electronics Show. They debuted in 2019 with an AI deploying corn harvester and self-driving tractor. This year, the focus was on planting as farmers look for ways to streamline their operations. I had a chance to learn about the latest technology thanks to Reeses and Schnell.
Really, precision ag is just ag now. It used to be precision ag was its own specialty, but now it's really the technology is becoming so integrated into everything that it's just agriculture.
The world's population is expected to grow to nearly 10 billion by 2050, increasing global food demand by 50%. John Deere is committed to increasing agricultural productivity by at least 60%.
So we have a lot of farms that are still, I would say, early on in the journey, and they're really focused on the machine control with auto steer. So for example, what we're finding based on research is about 10% savings by having auto steer and tillage applications. So if they were maybe doing 1,000 acres of tillage a year in the past, they're now doing 900. Basically with the auto steer, not eliminating that overlap, which saves them a lot of wear and tear, saves them labor, which is a shortage of always, as well as saves fuel.
Auto steer isn't only beneficial on large machines.
The size of the tractor doesn't matter as much as what the customer needs to use it for. So we've got customers with relatively large tractors not using it, but it's going on a TMR mixer. Then we have customers with like a 60-horse tractor, but it's in a cranberry bog, where we're actually using auto steer because they can't actually see the cranberries. If you imagine when they're floating, they can't actually see the plants underneath. So they can use the auto steer to make sure that they're getting to every piece of that cranberry bog.
Improving planting productivity is also a top priority. In 1950, the 2-row John Deere Model 290 planter rate was 30 acres per day. Today's 24-row planter can plant more than 45 acres per hour. That is up to 540 acres planted in a 12-hour day.
Sensors on every single row to monitor the ride quality and adjust the downforce on every single row. And then we now have sensors and rate control for each row of fertilizer. So as we're going around a curve, we can actually decrease the amount of fertilizer we're putting down on the inside and increase on the amount outside, so we're not shortchanging the fertilizer on that corn.
If that all sounds like a lot to navigate, there's always help from your local dealer. The experts at Reeses and Schnell can tap into your machine on the go.
We can actually remote into that technology. We can pull all the codes, push software update, or if the operator just needs some help, we have a hotline. They can call into that hotline and we can actually view their display from any place in the world essentially on our phone or on our computer. We can actually see exactly what they're seeing and help them through any challenges they might have.
And help operators get the most out of their machine.
That display, a lot of farmers use maybe 10% of its capabilities. As a local dealer, we can identify what are additional opportunities that farmer could do with that technology. They may not even have to make any more investment than what they've already made. Because if I start looking at every piece of data that could be coming off that tractor that's behind me, it could get overwhelming very quickly. But if I can focus on maybe just my idle time, and maybe that's way out of line, and the tractor uses just as many hours idling as it does working, for example. It costs just as much per hour to run it. So we try to work with customers to optimize the equipment so they're not spending more than they need to.
Speaking of spending, adding some of these high-tech tools to your farm might not cost as much as you'd expect.
It's so integrated now that you're not really having to invest more to add it. But we do have more lower cost displays and then the used equipment. So we've got, in the past, everything was new. Where now we've got quite a bit of used equipment we can offer customers that are looking to just kind of get into auto steer or yield mapping on their combine. We have some used options that we didn't have in the past.
Reeses and Schnell has served Wisconsin since 1931. There are now 14 locations coming through for you, as their popular slogan says.